Okay, morning, because it is morning. It might not be morning if you're hearing this on kaleidoscopic lens. But yes, I've just read something that I've gone, what the fuck is that? Sorry, my eyes are a little bit bigger than normal. I had some shortbread that I made last night. Some special herbal shortbread. I'm still half asleep. Yeah, this is the headline this morning. Met Office holds emergency meetings to discuss Britain's increasing unpredictable weather patterns. Now let's take into consideration that the Met Office has had everything geoengineering dumped on its page, everything, right? Because I do it and I know other people do, right? And they don't respond to anything that we put about geoengineering. They don't even acknowledge it, okay? In the past they'd say, oh, it's climate change, right? Well, they've had to do something because the public are complaining, the news channels are complaining, the radio stations are complaining, and because geoengineering is it's a subject. It even says in the Parliamentary Acts that it's quite a controversial subject, and not many people would be happy about it. It's not something the public would go, okay, yeah, do that, go ahead. Not really, right? Anyway, this is the horse shit that's been left in the paper. The weather has been so unusual around the past years that the Met Office is concerned that the repercussions of climate change may already be upon us. Oh yeah, climate change now. It's not global warming, not global cooling, it's now climate change. Even though that we've kind of proved, or loads of scientists have said that that's rubbish, and they've proved that the ocean actually absorbs all the carbon dioxide when we don't use it. It's a 500-year lag. The forecaster is concerned by a sequence of increasingly strange weather in the UK. Are you? Oh, really? Which includes the coldest spring in 50 years this year. The wettest summer in the last century, as well as droughts and the prolonged winter. That might have something to do with you moving the Gulf Stream with HARP and geoengineering, which you admitted that you can do. Climate scientists and meteorologists will travel to the Met Office headquarters in Exeter on Tuesday for the summit. Maybe we should all fucking hang up there. Which will be chaired by Stephen Belcher, head of the Met Office Hadley Centre. Stephen Belcher, wake the fuck up. Mr. Belcher said, "We've seen a run of unusual seasons in the UK and Northern Europe, such as cold winter of 2010 last year, wet winter, and the cold spring this year. Oh, 2 years? Think you've been spraying quite a lot in the last couple of years, because I've noticed it. Because when you used to spray before, it didn't really do that much. Get the occasional shit day, right? We're in solar maximum. That's why it's so fucking obvious. This may be nothing more than a run of natural variabilities. I don't fucking think so. But there are maybe other factors impacting our weather. For example, there is emerging research which suggests there's a link between declining Arctic sea and European climate. But exactly how this process might work and how important it may be, among a host of other factors, remain unclear. It might have something to do with you putting a load of toxic white sky lines in the sky, making the sky go white and trapping the heat during the summer periods inside the ionosphere, which in turn will make the ice melt. Not rocket science, is it? You do it when when the planet's leaning away from the sun. When they spray, we get snow. When the sun's leaning into the sun and they spray, we get hot and humid shit, fucking droughty days. I have to drink. I'll tell you what I've noticed. I work outside, right? And when they spray, my mouth goes dry because they're pulling the moisture out of the fucking, out of the air. It's horrible out there. It really is horrible. Horrible to work out there. As a postman, right, it does my fucking head in, right? I'm not... do you know what? Yesterday I went to work in shorts because it was fucking boiling in the morning. I had to put this hat on at one point in the day. It got that fucking cold. Then it rained. Then we had gale force wind. And then it was fucking boiling hot again. In a space of an hour. It's fuck all to do with climate change, right? We're not that big. We're little people, right? Don't think that we can have an impact by breathing on this planet. Anyway, the Met Office is running a workshop to bring climate experts across the UK to look at unusual seasons, the possible cause behind them, and how we can learn more about the drivers of our weather. The meeting comes after the National Farmers Union reported that wheat harvests are likely to be around 30% lower than last year as a result of the extreme weather over winter, making it the second below average harvest in many years. Beekeepers have also reported that a third of honeybee colonies failed to survive the winter following last year's washout summer and continuing bad weather into 2013, exacerbated by the late arrival of spring. Well, let's spray cadmium, barium, sulphur and aluminium into the upper ionosphere, knock out the sun, let that fucking shit fall to the ground, and then wonder why delicate fucking plants, delicate animals, the human race's hay fever, allergic reactions, all of those things have gone through the fucking roof. You only have to look. Go to the fucking hospital. Right, oh, can you show me how many people have been, I think Jackie Noy's done something about it. How many people have been admitted into this hospital this year? How many last year? How many the year before? And how many the year before? For chest problems, for breathing difficulties. I know people with hay fever are really suffering. Like, you know, really suffering. And the bees are dying. Wow. Oh, well, what could that be? Oh, and a little bit of a newsflash for you. You know when the powers of be say, oh, you know, nuclear bomb could go off and there'd be we'd have a nuclear winter. Ta-da! Ta-da! What happens when you have a nuclear winter and there's no sun? What happens? We go extinct. Einstein's already said the bees go extinct. We've got 5 years after that. So if the bees carry on dying, like they still want to carry on dying, and they've blamed it on just pesticides, it's good that they banned pesticides. Let's ban chemtrails as well. And let's get all the seasons back and everything back to it was. Because I'm telling you now, the countries that are being heavily sprayed are the countries that do not want GMO crop. Now, funny enough, the Prime Minister has actually approved some kind of GMO fucking wheat testing or something in this country. And why is that? Why? Because the crop's failing, right? So next year, you'll all be eating Frankenstein fucking seed unless you act. And then you'll be on the same health level as America and South America and all the other countries that are eating GMO crop that are dying and have got health implications. The weather might improve because they'll probably stop spraying. Monsanto is to blame, Monsanto. And I don't even know if our government, right, our puppet government, know anything about it. The government behind it, you know, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and the Zionist Jew movement, the Khazars or whatever they are, that are in charge of this fucking planet, yeah, they know, right? But I'm starting to think that quite a lot of people don't know and are not willing to accept that geoengineering is something that is happening. Oh, they would do it to our own people. Why would you do that? Ah! Why not? Not everyone's nice. Have you not thought about that? We're going into other countries blowing people up because they're not nice, but all of a sudden we trust the people who are in charge of us. They might not be nice. Ever thought of that? Oh no, sorry, you're too fucking brainwashed because you're watching telly. Yeah, peace, love and light.
I wake up each morning neath the dismal white sky. It's just about enough to make me wanna cry. Plants just not growing, people get so sick. Geoengineering is the reason for it. Toxic white lines in the sky don't make you feel high. Toxic white lines in the sky don't make you feel high. Aeroplanes are painting white lines in my sky. Not like normal contrails, these are the toxic kind. Barium and cadmium fall into the ground. Plants die when there's an aluminium around. Toxic white lines in the sky make you wanna cry. Make you wanna cry. Toxic white lines in the sky make you wanna cry. Make you wanna cry. The media deny it, they cuss you as insane. They even go to fuck